Hey folks, Aaron here. Welcome back to the anime review. Today we're looking at episode 8 of Kokkoku. Now, this week's episode was so many things. Action-packed, intense, thriller-filled, and holy crap, what the hell happened to our antagonist? Sagawa became this crazy, like, I consider him closest to Perfect Cell from Dragon Ball Z. Legitimately, this dude went from being normal to somehow harnessing the powers of what we now know as specters. They are jellyfish, but they're the ones that have special powers. He harnessed the abilities of one specifically to make it where he could activate the effects of being turning into a herald, but at the same time not losing your mind to the herald. So you're not, now a defender of the world, but you have the power of a defender of the world, which is, it might sound a little weird, but you can see from what happens to him in the course of this week's episode that he's able to like crush things with his hand. He's able to just almost effortlessly go really fast. He's got a lot of powers, and it looks like his powers are comparable to Yuri, and as we now know, Motorcycle Girl, who she apparently has some abilities herself. So he has a slew of talents. The only one I don't think he has is the ability to transport. Or teleport, excuse me. That seems to be the old man's ability specifically. But, it's scary because this dude is... It goes to show you how much control he has. I mean, if you think back to a few episodes ago, we saw that level of control when his killing intent, he was keeping his killing intent low. He was trying to, cause the herald to appear, but equally, his killing intent was so low that they didn't appear, even when he got his knife basically in the dude's throat. So that goes to show you that, Sagawa has a huge amount of control, and that's going to be a scary thing later on, especially. But then, the crux of the episode comes into play where we see this dude somehow get a hold of the blood of the old man. He gets a hold of the Master Stone, and now summoned what looks like another world of stasis, but it caused the old man's heart to start, I want to say almost, having these palpitations of sorts, it looked like. And I'm wondering, are they going to kill off the old man? I hope not. The old man's awesome. I mean, I love Yuri. She's awesome too, but the old man is my favorite character of this whole show, hands down. So I really, really don't want him to, die off. But I will say, though, that I am so intrigued by what they're doing with the show. I love how Koku is always keeping you guessing what's going to happen next. You want to see what happens next. Legitimately, I know it's not the best show of the season. I don't think it's perfect. I think it has some flaws, but honestly, it's a great show. And I'm amazed that very little people. I was talking to my friend Memory NK about this, where not enough people are talking about Kokkoku. And it's amazing. This is a great freaking show. It's doing something so different, the way that everything's happening and the way characters are being utilized, the way the world's explained, where it's not thrown at you. No one in this world knows every little detail, obviously. So, even with our new powers, with stuff like that, Sagawa's learning things, it seems like, as he goes along too. As he learned with Motorcycle Girl, he saw that the world's weight, for example, everything's stalled, obviously. But if you guys notice, it's something that's been relevant since the very first episode. When you touch an object, it pushes it down, the weight goes through that object. So it's you pull a rock and you throw it, it stops midair, obviously. But if you hold it down, it goes down because gravity affects it. So it goes to show you that there are rules to this world. But even the concepts of it aren't known until you actually do it, which is what Sagawa did. He's he sees certain things and he understands that this works, but he doesn't know how to execute it correctly. And with all the people in this show, that's how they've been. Even with the old man this week, him teleporting, he was teleporting left and right everywhere. And lo and behold, he wasn't able to control it at all for the most part, but that's the point of it. So I'm loving how they're doing this, and I'm really just curious what Sagawa's next plan is going to do with the old man. I hope, like I said, I hope he doesn't die. What do you guys think in the comments below? I would love to hear from your thoughts. As always, guys and girls, if you like my review, please think about hitting the subscribe button and sharing the video around, liking the video, and check out my Patreon for various rewards, etc. I will talk to you guys later. God bless you all. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone.